What's up, everybody? It's me, MBD, here with FTW Broadcasting. I've got the King of Town with me, and we're playing Shadowrun Returns. King of Town, say hi to the people.
Hello, people. You guys should all be very excited because we have here the return of the one, the only, Mama Pop.
Mama
That's
Pop.
right, folks.
That's right. So, this came out a little later than we wanted, but we had some technical issues. King of Town's computer exploded in a fireball of sorts. So we're going to be playing the Dead Man Switch, which is the campaign that comes with the game itself. So we're going to launch that campaign right there. What's the thing about this? It comes with a great editor. That's going to be the huge lifeblood to this game, I think. And we can talk more about that a little later. So, King of Town, we're making your character gender, female, obviously.
Obviously.
Dwarf.
Clearly.
Now, you could choose an archetype, but I recommend you don't do that. Unless you're super not familiar with the game and you just want to jump right in. We're going to go custom. Okay,
Right, and even then, I would say...
Mama Pop.
You should just...
Continue to
Right.
stats. Alright, Karma. Alright, so what do you want to do with... make a street samurai. Mama Pop is a street samurai, obviously.
Obviously.
It's King of Town, what are we doing here?
I don't know yet. We'll have to wait for,
See, we're going to put some points in body.
We got about 34 combat. We need to put some points in body. We need to put some points in strength. So we want to start with probably, let's see, 4, 7, 9, 10. Probably start with about a 4 body.
He wants a 4 body. 4 body. I got you at a 4 strength right now, King of Town. What do you think?
That point in quickness can go away.
You want to get rid of the point in quickness?
Oh yeah, you don't need that.
It just started with, you just came with a point in quickness. I can't get rid of it.
I guess for being a street Sam.
Well, you're not even a street sam. Everyone just gets a point of quickness.
A Sammy Sosa. All right.
Sammy Sosa.
Well, then put a point in dodge. Fuck it.
All right, you want a point in dodge. Boom. All right, what about, you're going to be close combat melee weapons, I assume, yes?
That is correct.
So what kind of points do you want there? Thrust. Oh, I know you're all about thrust, right?
Mama Pop does like to thrust.
Does like to thrust, okay.
Does like to thrust.
So I got 4 in strength. You want to do more strength? What are we doing here?
I don't know. I'm behind you a wee bit. I can't. Give me a hard time keeping up with the point values.
Sure. You have 13 karma available.
I would say, put as much in strength and close combat as you can. That's
Do you
what
want to go to pommel strike all the way? Do you want that start off?
I forget. No, pommel strike is minus AP. Actually, that is a fairly useful ability. Go ahead.
He wants pommel strike. That pretty much puts you out of things to do. 4 body, 4 strength, 3 close combat, all the way to pommel strike and melee weapons, and with 3 karma left.
Now let's go down. Let's get a couple points in communication. There's etiquette abilities. I know some people are gonna be like, oh, rabble, street samurai. Shut the fuck up.
All right. Well, what do you want? Corporate, security, gang, socialite.
I want a Shadowrunner an option.
Shadowrunner is an option.
I want Shadowrunner. Do I get 1 or 2?
You get 1, and you have 1 karma left, which we can just save.
Put it in Shadowrunner, and then that'll be that.
All right, confirm. We've unspent karma. We spend karma later, yes. Name. Mama Pop. Everyone's favorite. I love Mama Pop. And we're loading right in. Shadowrun Returns. Down and out. Your apartment, 3 o'clock in the morning. It's got 4 walls, a roof, and isn't on fire. That's pretty good for Shadowrunner.
That's pretty good for me.
Yeah, just you in general.
Yeah.
Even the cockroaches have fled in search of better accommodations. Well, they need
Well, at least
to...
you don't have to worry about the cockroaches anymore, right?
It's hoity-toity cockroaches. Not exactly a runner's dream pad, but right now it's about all you have left. Running the Shadows is all about feast or famine. One day you're at Nova Hot working jobs that allow you to eat at 5-star restaurants. The next, well, you're here. This one's a famine for the ages. Slagging Fixer hasn't called, the money's run out, and then some. Sinless and free to starve in the cracks of society run by megacorps who just want your Nuyen. So, I'm not sure, is it pronounced yen or Nuyen? I always pronounce it Nuyen, but I've heard it's just pronounced yen, even though it's spelled that way.
I would say like yen.
It's probably yen, yeah. Something needs to change, and soon. Okay, continue.
So I want to talk just briefly, since we're jumping in right here. Many of you All of you? I don't know. Maybe you've never played Shadowrun. Maybe you don't understand kind of what's going on here.
Sure.
Basically, Shadowrun is futuristic D&D. There is an event at a point, and I won't get into too much of the lore, but basically it's called the Awakening, and a bunch of people just sort of randomly wake up, or are awake, and turn into dwarves, orcs, elves.
Yep.
Magic is now a thing, or rather has always been a thing, but is
I'm
now
going to be super nerdy and correct you on one thing. Because
Fire away.
we will get corrected in the comments. The first thing that happened was elves and dwarves appeared as they were just born that way. Then, a couple years later, what happened was called goblinization, and that's when people suddenly became trolls and orcs. There was a mutation of trolls and orcs. Elves and dwarves were actually just born. And
wow.
I'm fairly certain on that, but I know they were at separate times. Either way, basically, you've got cyberpunk infused with fantasy, and that is the most amazing thing I've ever heard. Like, what is not great about that?
No, nothing. Well, the great thing about this for me is that I can create a dwarven warrior vis-a-vis my D&D character, and it be highly effective.
Yeah. All right, so let's jump in here. So this is your apartment. See, this is a pretty big apartment. Like, look how much room there is.
There's a lot of room. There's a separate room for the bathroom. There's like some lockers on the wall.
Look, there's a washer and a dryer.
Is there really?
Look at that. You see that?
Holy crap.
Yeah. I don't know what you're complaining about. So we got stuff
This
all around
place
here.
just needs like a bit of cleaning and a couple coats of paint.
Yep. A slip of paper with your bank balance, enough to cover you through the end of the week. All right, that's not bad. I've been in worse spots. Your notebook, calendar, contacts, that kind of thing. Let's look at our contacts, shall we? Carter Detroit, fixer, no response to messages. Downed, runner, dead. Felton Nash, fixer, missing since February. Well, I don't know what month it is, but that's probably a while. New Larry, runner, dead. Miss Old Larry. Sam Watts, runner, question mark, probably in a gutter somewhere. Sangoma, runner, dead. Halfjack, dealer, retired or dead. Pretty sure Halfjack is an important lore character in Shadowrun. He sounds very familiar. I don't know him off the top of my head, though. I should. I think he's a famous decker. The lists go on and on, all either dead ends or just plain dead. Well, good friends. Personal calendar. Nothing to do. All right. Just nothing to do. Interesting. Put down the notebook. Oh, our phone's ringing.
Ring, ring.
Heading on over here. Who's calling? It's 3 a.m. apparently.
That's fine.
Sam Watts. Screen leaps to life, making you squint against its brightness. The face on the screen is laughing. Sam Watts. Hey, buddy, I hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. He giggles. He's drunk again, or worse. So what does Mama Pop say to this guy?
Let's see here. Probably, we can go with that. I forget what I did. I've played through this portion of the game before, and I don't remember. It doesn't matter. But Mama Pop would say, "You're zoned."
You're zoned. Another giggle. I don't know about giggle. Oh, don't bother with your side of the conversation. I'm not really here. Just one reason for this vid. Someone finally geeked me. I'm dead. I probably had it coming. When you're an unsavory character like myself, you tend to associate with other unsavory characters who often partake in unsavory business. Like you, for example. Well, yeah. So why am I dead? Who knows? Probably my fault. Okay. I wonder where you are right now. I bet you hit a big payday and are living high on the hog somewhere. I got a washer and dryer.
Ooh, you'd lose that bet, buddy.
Some of us are born winners, and some of us are, well, me. Hey, you remember that Renraku run that things went to hell and we lost down? Or that makeshift saloon on the docks afterwards? I really had your back that night, didn't I? I don't know, Dowd. That's a name you haven't heard in a long time. Oh, Flashback. Dun dun dun. We're loading in. Here we go. 3 years ago, a makeshift bar on the Seattle docks, the night Dowd went down. Alright, so we got some people here. Who do you want to talk to? No, there's New Larry. Oh, these are the people from our contacts. New Larry, Sangoma. Sangoma, what's up with you? She's an urban shaman who proved her worth during a run against Fuchi last fall. She's the quiet type, an experienced runner. We're out in the open here, Mama Pop.
Doesn't look that open.
I mean, kind of. So what is Mama Pop saying to this girl? Or lady?
Our fixer owes us. We wait.
Yeah, we're waiting. Your call. Alright, new Larry. Not as good as old Larry. What's up? You've been running with new Larry for about 6 months now. He's a combat mage with a bad tattoo and a bad attitude. That's a tattoo on his face? That is a bad tattoo.
That is a bad tattoo. I hope he didn't pay for that.
God, that one's bad. He knew Dowd almost as well as you did. Dowd. Never saw anybody die like that before. Idiot. Oh. Shakes his head. I hate this frickin' city, Mama Pop. It's wet and the rain feels like acid and I want out of here. I just love seeing Mama Pop in the name. What's our deal here? What's Mama Pop? She dealing with this?
No, we wait. Shut your screamer about the rain, Jacket. Shut your screamer. I like that. I like the slang in this game. I don't know why.
It's cool. It's really cheesy a lot of the times, but it's cool. It's very 80s cyberpunk.
It is 80s cyberpunk.
Well, I mean, that's when the game came out originally. Or the original Shadowrun is based on a tabletop role-playing game, for those of you who don't. So, sorry. I'm just really ready to go home. Portland's way more my speed. I don't know, Mama Pop. Sam is a good guy and can hold his own in a fight, but he's been hitting the bottle pretty good lately. Never on a run so far, but he needs watching. Shakes his head. That run went sideways 9 ways to Sunday. Now the fixer is late.
I mean, yeah. I mean, good points. Those are all good points.
Yeah.
The run went sideways and the fixer's late. Things are...
That's not good.
Yeah. Smells funny.
Smells funny. Hell yeah, it smells funny. Look at where he set the meeting. It's supposed to be a public place. It's outside, sorta. Cut the dreck, Sam. Dreck is slang for shit, if you didn't catch that. We both know why Dowd went down, and it wasn't the fixer or some other paranoid chip dream of yours. Sam smiles a toothy smile. It's been waiting for us all night. New Larry has something he wants to say, don't you, Larry? Go ahead, spill it. You were sloppy. He laughs. Sloppy? You think I was sloppy? You've been twitching all day, son. Look at your hands. They're shaking. Well, what does Mama Pop say about this?
The third one.
Third one.
True, Sam? Did you miss a beat?
No, Mama Pop, I didn't miss a beat. I was on my game the whole time. Remember, I was on point. New Larry was supposed to cover Dowd. Something dawns on him. He leans into New Larry, amused and dangerous. We were set up, and he knows it, don't you, Larry? What was that call you made before we hit and rock you? How come you couldn't geek that guy before he unloaded on Dowd? I've seen you fling a lightning bolt, son. He should have been burnt toast before his gun cleared the holster. New Larry checks his watch, licks his lips over, looks over his shoulder at the darkness. He's looking for someone, and it's not the fixer. Okay, I can see where this is going. You chummers are damaged. I'm out. And chummers is just a generic slang for, like, bros or buddies or whatever. Just generic, like, term for people. I'll do my best to explain the slang when I come across it if I know it. You can usually tell from the context, though.
Yeah, from the context, it's not hard, typically. Did you keep us here long enough, Larry?
He stops. A smile slowly appears on his face. Looks that way. Sorry, Mama Pop. I kinda like you. I just like money better. You know, that's motivation I can get behind, really.
I mean, I understand it. I don't take him personally, but you should understand that when I bust his skull in, that's purely a business decision.
We've got incoming. New Larry relaxes and throws you a Drek eating grin. Looks like my new Renraku friends are finally here. They're gonna take that hard drive off your corpse, buddy. We should choose our friends more carefully, Mama Pop. I mean, good advice. A little delayed on it, but... well... at least we have each other, right? You'll miss me when I'm gone. Aw. Alright, so we're in combat here for the first time. Leave the mage, kill the others. The mage is running. Turn-based combat, it's going to show you some help, and I read through all that already. Alright, now for those of you who have played XCOM, the most recent XCOM, the system looked very much the same. You can move, you'll see the cover as you go around here. So, first things first. I'm thinking I'm just going to take that mage because I'm fucking pissed at him.
I am in full agreement.
You're done for, son. Good shot. Now here's the problem that I'm upset about. Clearly, you built yourself as a melee character, but they just give you firearms to start with. For no reason. They don't give you a melee weapon. So you have no real chance to hit him, but I'll try anyways. Unfortunate. So, AK-97. I love that it's called an AK-97. They just, like, increased the number. Because it's
By
like...
50.
Yeah. Well, it hasn't been, like, 50 years. It's some weird amount. Anyways. Taking out the security. Mage went down. We taught him a lesson.
Yep. Who's gonna take what off of whose corpse? Jerk.
Take something off his corpse for sure. Alright, just fire, I guess. Oh, you're so bad because you're a fucking melee character, and it just... That's one of the things that annoys me about this part of the game, is that, like, not that this part is extremely difficult or anything. It's just kind of trying to teach you the ways of combat, but...
Well, if you have a stock character, if you have one of the pre-mades, you'll have points and firearms, and you'll be fine.
That's true.
If you want to make a pure melee character, you just have to count on your boys to get you through this, and
they do a pretty good job.
It's fine because it's not, super difficult, and they throw a fair number of enemies at you, but they're all pretty much jobbers, and everybody can take a couple hits. Like, it's not bad.
Yeah, this right here is definitely designed as to teach you the system kind of deal. They're going to show you everything. They got a couple of guys here. We even have a mage showing up here who's going to do some summoning. This is bad.
Mage, not a shaman?
He's a shaman. I'm sorry.
Listen.
It's important.
You're going to be pedantic, then so will I.
Pedantic. And there's some, fire, I guess. Oh, they have a shaman and a mage. See? That's where the confusion came in.
So far in my playthroughs, the summoning has not been super great.
I've experienced the same thing. It's not worth it. It's too expensive to keep them, up and running. Oh, look, you killed somebody with your no skills. Good for you.
Sometimes you just get your bottom popped.
Sometimes you just get your bottom popped, he says. Die, mage. Geek the mage first. It's important, Shadowrun, listen.
Yes.
Geek the mage first. It's true. I guess that's true, really, of all games. Kill the
Pretty
mage.
much. The mage is the one that's just gonna ruin your day.
Yeah, he's got a lot going for him. He's gonna ruin your day. Alright, so we'll reload. Now, you see up here this number under everyone's portrait. That's the number of actions they have. It was 1 to reload, and like, literally 0% chance to hit with your weapon. That's how good you are with this gun. I guess let's go over here. Hide behind something.
Doesn't seem like something Mama Pop would do.
Well, if she had her axe, we wouldn't have this problem. She'd be axing all kinds of questions.
I take a baseball bat. You don't get an axe for a long time in this game.
No, you don't. We're gonna do a heal. She was looking a little rugged there. I like shaman. I think shaman are good. I know you were telling me mages were better the other day, but I like shaman. I like haste.
I know you do. Well, they're great. They're a great support class if you have...
You got the room for support.
Right.
So you don't always have, I admit.
I will tell you that you generally don't unless you're making a run where you don't need a decker.
Ah, those are gone. You okay, Sam? Sam's breathing is heavy and he looks shaken. That was a hell of a thing. Part of life, Sam. You know that. You did good. What kind of relationship does Mama Pop have with Sam here?
She likes him. Like a little brother.
Alright.
You know?
You did good.
He did do good.
You were born for this gig, Mama Pop. Me, not so much. I think I'm gonna hang it up, find a nice brothel somewhere, stay drunk until I croak. You know, that sounds pretty nice. Pretty nice. What about you? Alright, what's Mama Pop doing now?
It's the only life I know.
It is the only life she knows. Well, you're a dumbass and I'll drink to you when you're dead. Who am I kidding? I'm not gonna outlast you. Good guess.
Yeah, good guess. Reverse foreshadowing or something.
Yeah, guess you can drink to me. And that's your first mission. Success. We're the best. It's hard being so good, King of Town.
It is hard being so good.
You stare at Sam's face on your comm link, shake off the memory, focus. I had your back that night, didn't I? Now I'm asking myself, who would care if I die? Who would give a rat's ass? Better or worse, your name is at the top of the list. Maybe it's the only name on the list. Probably. So I set up a dead man switch to send you this call. I got 100,000 yen insurance policy payable when you find who creased me? Never heard that one. Alive with a conviction or in a body bag with justification. Either works. I like it. Contact my law firm, Rogers, Meggert and McCain, when the job is done.
How does this guy even have a law firm? He's like a bottom of the barrel, like, dredge of society. He's staying drunk in a brothel. He's like, just call my attorney. What?
I don't know. It must be part of the deal, I guess. He turns to the left. Chet. The camera swivels to show a well-dressed man sitting next to Sam. Pursuant to Mr. Watt's wishes, Roger, Meggert, and McCain has installed a secure, dedicated phone line so you may contact us directly when the task is complete. We will then begin a verification process. Note that you must also be on a secure landline to access this number. We will not accept transmissions from comlinks or other devices. Camera swivels back.
Okay.
Great. Look, Mama Pop, I've led a direct life, and I probably left a direct corpse. I've hurt people, hurt myself, I don't know. Maybe I just want the last word. Maybe I just want someone to give a crap that I sucked air for a while. What do you say?
Yeah, I'll get to the bottom of it. I kind of like the kid.
Someone will pay. Hope you just... yeah, that's right. He's like, I hope you just said yes. I've got a locator chip slotted in my head these days. If, when my heart stops, it'll activate. That's how you'll find me. See you on the slab. Rest in peace, Sam. See you in Seattle. Back to Seattle. Now, Seattle is a very, very interesting town in the Shadowrun lore. And I'm just not going to get into it, but I know it's just a hub. There's lots of different nations all around it, and it's just a giant thing. I thought about doing a couple videos on Shadowrun lore and just going into that, and if people are interested in that, let us know, and I'll do that. So I think this is a good time to switch to the next episode for the next mission. So we'll see you there.